Hello everybody and welcome back. So today I am going to be doing a beauty and fashion Q&A. I tweeted and wrote a Facebook post yesterday asking you all for questions and so many of you sent them in, so thank you if you sent a question, and I have chosen some of my favourites to answer. Before I start, I am not sitting on a giant chair. This is the end of the bed. As you guys will know from my last video, I'm having lighting and location issues because my house is currently undergoing some renovations, so yeah, I'm not sitting on a giant chair. It is the end of the bed. Anyway, without further ado, I have lots of questions here for you, so I'm going to start. Lydia asked, if you had to live with only 3 items of makeup for the rest of your life, what would you choose? And I would definitely go for mascara, concealer and eyeliner. Partly because I think you can get away without foundation if you've got concealer. Mascara for me is essential because my eyelashes are fairly light, so it makes a big difference, and eyeliner because again I have big round eyes, so eyeliner does help. In terms of brands, for mascara I would say the YSL Effect Faux Seal, which I can't show you because I don't actually have in my collection at the moment, but that's like my all-time favourite. And for concealer it would be the Collection, previously Collection 2000 Lasting Perfection Concealer, which everyone talks about because it's amazing. And for eyeliner it would be the Rimmel Scandaleyes eyeliner because it's really good. It could be any of those like long-lasting eyeliners, but the Rimmel one's good because it's cheap. So yes, that would be my answer. Ellen asks, what is the craziest thing in your wardrobe? Prepare yourselves for this, guys. It is crazy. It's cool crazy. I love it, but I haven't worn it yet. This is a rose gold leather jacket that I actually got as a gift from Mike's sister this Christmas, and it is quite summery, hence I haven't worn it because I don't know, I don't think it's a really wintry kind of item. In the summer I think I'll get a lot of wear out of this. I know metallics have been a big thing this year. I noticed in the magazines, in the trend reports, there's been lots of kind of metallics, but this is bold, like it is very, very bold, so I'm gonna have to find the right outfit to wear this with, but it's pretty crazy. Like, it's a full gold, rose gold leather jacket. Julie on Twitter asks, how to keep red lipstick looking good for an evening or dinner? And I would definitely say make sure you prep your lips beforehand, and also take your lipstick with you on the night, because if you need to top up, then you don't want to like not be able to and it look really bad. Also choose the right product. So I would definitely recommend the YSL Glossy Stain, or the cheaper alternative, the L'Oreal Stain Splash Shine, Stain Shine Splash, whatever it's called. It's pretty much the same thing, but they last all night. Like, you can actually eat in them. They might need topping up a little bit, but they are good to go. Like, they will last you for hours and hours and hours and hours. So Claudia asks, what are your 3 fashion essentials for spring 2014? My first one has got to be skort. This is a skort, skirt and shorts mixed together. I have 2 of these. This is my floral one, and this is my fake leather one, which is from Zara. The first one's from ASOS. I just think these are really fun for spring. My second essential has got to be these nude ballet flats, which I got very, very recently, and they are so comfy, honestly so comfy, and these are from Zara. My last spring essential is this top, which is also from Zara. Zara are nailing it this spring. Seriously, I'm in love with Zara right now. It is this leafy top, which I bought actually probably a couple of months ago now, and I did notice, some of you guys noticed too, that Estee, my friend Estee from Essie Button, was wearing the same top in her March favourites, and I was wearing this in my March favourites. We were like March favourites twins. Chloe asks, which country or city has the best fashion sense or the worst fashion sense? This is hard because I think generalising a whole country, saying they have good fashion sense or bad fashion sense, is quite hard because obviously there is a variation. I would say though, for me, my personal taste, I love New York fashion. I think London is really cool, but it tends to be quite kind of grungy and casual, which I am a bit more girly than that, so I love New York. I love the girls in New York. I think they always dress up as well. And I just think, yeah, every time I go to New York I see really stylish people and I think, you know what, you have got amazing style and I want to steal your outfit. But in terms of bad fashion sense, I don't think there's a country or a city that has particularly bad fashion sense, but I would say there is a certain type of like fashion style in Spain that I'm really not keen on. There are obviously very stylish people in Spain. If you are Spanish, I apologise. I remember as a teenager, I went on a school trip to Barcelona, and the fashion there is really different. Like, it's quite, I don't know, like a lot of tight things, and it's quite like really bright colours and stuff. I don't know if you're Spanish and I'm making this up, then let me know, but there is like a certain style in Spain that I would say is not kind of my cup of tea. But you can't like generalise a whole city or country and say like you are unstylish, because that would just be really mean. Lauren asks, what is your favourite high-end lipstick and drugstore lipstick? My favourite high-end lipstick has got to be Chanel's Rouge Coco Shine in Boy. I love this. I've loved it for a very long time. It's been my favourite for ages, and it was actually my wedding day lipstick as well. It just tastes so lovely. It's comfortable to wear. The colour is beautiful. If you are going to invest in one high-end lipstick, I would really recommend that one, because it is a great everyday lipstick. And for drugstore, I would have to say, I had a look through all my drugstore lipsticks because it's difficult when picking like one favourite, and I think a long-standing favourite of mine would be the Rimmel Asia lipstick. This is actually quite an interesting colour because it is like a pinky nude, but it's quite dark. It's kind of like a browny pinky nude tone colour, which I really like. I think it's very unusual. I love the formula of it, and I'm hoping they still stock it, because I haven't actually taken a really close look at the Rimmel like display in ages, so I'm hoping they haven't discontinued this one, but that's my favourite out of my collection, I think. Erin asks, what products are on your wish list? Right now, the NARS Matte Multiple is number one. I really want to try that. I saw my friend Amelia do a video about it over on her blog, and they look amazing. Really want to try those. The Charlotte Tilbury foundation, I really want to try. I got a sample of it from the counter. Actually, one of my subscribers worked on the counter, so if you're watching this, you didn't actually tell me your name, but I'm like peace signing. Thanks for being so nice and giving me a sample of the foundation, because it was really nice to meet you. Anyway, so I tried a sample of it and I really liked it, so that's second on my wish list. And also the Orbay mousse, which the last couple of Orbay products I tried I really didn't like, but the mousse a lot of people have recommended, so I really want to try that, and I'm hoping it will be good when I finally do get to try it. So that's what's on my wish list right now. Vicky says, what advice do you have for a new beauty blogger? And I always have the same advice, is be consistent, make sure you are posting regularly so that your readers know when to expect new content. Try not to have big gaps. My second tip is to be persistent. It doesn't happen overnight. And my last tip is to be yourself, especially if you're talking YouTube, because if you're not yourself, in the end, people will be able to tell. And, you know, I very much changed whilst I've been on YouTube, but I think that's the beauty of it. Your audience gets to kind of like grow with you as you get older. So yeah, be yourself is my third tip for any budding beauty bloggers out there. And if you are actually setting up a blog rather than a YouTube channel, I would also say make sure your pictures are as good as you can possibly make them. Bad photos are like my number one thing that makes me like not read a blog, because you can't see what they're talking about. Becca Louise asks, what's the one essential thing, fashion or beauty wise, for summer that you couldn't live without? And fashion, I would have to say, is my nude pumps. These are actually Christian Louboutin, but they don't need to be expensive. Nude pumps in general are just amazing for summertime, because if you have bare legs, they go with everything. These ones in particular I love. These are the 85, I can't even remember this, I think they're called the Simple Pump 85 in Patent Nude, and the heel is perfect on these. I can wear them all day, I can walk a really long way in them, and they go with everything. So these are like my must-have summer staple. And for beauty, I've got to say my This Works Perfect Legs Skin Miracle leg serum. Sounds weird. I spoke about this a lot last summer and probably the summer before, because I'm yet to find a product I like as much as this. I'm quite disorganised, I always forget to fake tan, but if I have forgotten I will always use this. It smells amazing and it just makes your legs look nicer. It really does. Like, if you have kind of dry, flaky, pale legs, this stuff will save you if you're in a pinch and you've forgotten to fake tan. The next question comes from Grace Howell, and she asks, if you could only buy things from one clothes brand and one makeup brand, what would it be? For clothes, this is a no-brainer for me, because I think they do the best, like, affordable and slightly more expensive clothes. Is Zara. I love Zara. They change their stock so frequently. Their quality is great for their price, the price varies a lot, so you can get their basic line, which is really quite affordable, or you can get some of their nicer lines, which are a little bit more pricey. So if I was going to have to shop in one shop, I think I would go for Zara. For makeup, for me, I think I would choose Chanel, because I love their bases so much. I think their foundations are so good, and they also do really good blusher and bronzer, and their mascara is pretty good. I know a lot of people would choose MAC, but for me, I personally don't really like the MAC foundations, and I think foundation is like a big part of choosing makeup, so I would go with Chanel. And then the last question comes from Emma, who asks, what is your favourite fashion and beauty item for under £5? For beauty, I would have to say my NYX butter glosses. There are so many. I mean, the collection concealers under £5, the Rimmel Scandalised eyeliners are under £5, but the NYX butter gloss shit, oh my god, butter glosses right now are my number one kind of favourite thing for under, I think they are £5. My fashion choice would be my new grey t-shirt from Primark, which is £4. I'm going to hopefully insert a picture of what it looks like. I don't know if I deleted it on my laptop. If there's not a picture now, you'll be able to see it in my latest haul video, which will be in the, if you go onto my channel page, you'll see it there. My big spring haul is where I bought the kind of burnout grey t-shirt from Primark, and it was £4, and I think it's a really good staple. That is it for my beauty Q&A. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Sorry if I've been looking down at my little sheet of notes. I just wanted to make sure I remembered everybody's names. Thank you so much if you sent in a question, and I'm sorry if I didn't get to answer yours. If you liked this video, then make sure you give it a thumbs up. Hope you guys all have an amazing weekend, and I'll see you next time. Bye! Use this if I am feeling a little bit dull, like if my skin is looking a bit dull or I'm just feeling a little bit blah. I think this just works really, really nicely.